my journey of love, loss, and healing. Hey everyone, today I'm sharing a deeply personal story that has shaped who I am. It's a journey filled with love, loss, and so much healing. Life has a way of throwing unexpected curveballs, and my experiences with Jen, my first love, taught me resilience in the face of challenges. This isn't just a story about heartbreak, it's about learning, growth, and the power of love, even when things don't end according to our plans. So, grab a seat, get comfy, and let's take a walk down memory lane together. Meeting Jen, the beginning of a romance. I remember the day I first met Jen like it was yesterday. It was a lovely day, and my buddy Jim and I were at the state park, just hanging out. After smoking a couple of joints, we heard someone call out to us. Those voices belonged to two girls, one of whom was Jen. We instantly clicked. The chemistry between us was electric. I felt like I'd known her forever, even though we had just met. We were young, naive, and swept up in that whirlwind of first love. I thought, this is it. I'm going to spend my life with her. It was such an exciting time, filled with laughter, innocent mischief, and the thrill of budding romance. Until that moment, I didn't know how transformative love could be or how challenging it could become. The challenges of young parenthood. As we dove deeper into our relationship, life threw us a big surprise. Jen got pregnant. Wow, right? Suddenly, we were faced with adult responsibilities we weren't quite ready for. I remember feeling a mix of joy and fear. It brought excitement, but also a whirlwind of arguments and tension. It was like running into a brick wall. We were just kids trying to navigate high school and parenthood. The love once felt so effortless began to shift under the weight of reality. The arguments started small, usually about how we both reacted to this unexpected turn, but they quickly escalated. I had this misconception that if we weren't fighting, it meant we didn't care. Spoiler alert, I did care deeply. But being young and unprepared, we found ourselves in a battle we didn't know how to fight. The turning point, leaving. Then came the moment that changed everything. Just before our son was born, I felt this overwhelming urge to run. It wasn't like me. It was as if something inside me was screaming to escape. I can't explain it fully, but I was terrified of responsibilities, of adulthood, and of becoming a dad. So I did the unthinkable and left. The guilt haunted me for years. I didn't realize how much of my reaction was tied to my undiagnosed Asperger's syndrome. Back then, I was just a scared kid who didn't know how to cope with impending fatherhood. Life after Jen, struggles and substance abuse. After I left, my life spiraled into chaos. I turned to drugs and alcohol, seeking to numb the pain I felt from the heartbreak and guilt of abandoning Jen and our son. I didn't understand that my choices had consequences. The relationship with my first son was distant at best, and I never really got over Jen. I often thought of her, but instead of processing those feelings, I buried them. I got into legal troubles, finding myself in places I never thought I'd be. I was lost, and I didn't know how to find my way back to who I once was. Reconnection and the impact of addiction. Years passed before I contacted Jen again, driven by guilt when our son turned 18. To my surprise, we talked and even reconnected for a brief time. Her struggles were evident. Addiction had taken its toll on her. We shared emotional conversations about our past, our son, and the tough road she'd been on since I'd left. Feeling a protective bond toward her, I tried to be there. I respected her pain and wanted to help navigate through it, as we both knew how powerful that bond of co-parenting can be. It was complicated, and the feelings were still raw. Discovery of my own mental health issues. Around this time, I started to confront my own mental health issues. I embarked on a journey of self-discovery that revealed I had Asperger's syndrome and an anxiety disorder. It was eye-opening. Learning more about myself helped me understand my past reactions and led me to seek the right support. My amazing wife, Christine, played a significant role in this. Her intuitive insights provided clarity in ways I had never imagined. This understanding became a lifeline, and slowly I started to rebuild my life while grappling with the difficult memories of my past. The last years with Jen, hope and heartbreak. My last interactions with Jen were bittersweet. We connected briefly before her passing. I was left to grapple with unresolved feelings, wondering how different things could have been. The pain of losing someone you once loved deeply never fully dissipates, but I hope she found peace. Embracing growth through grief. In sharing my experiences, I've learned that even through pain, there is growth and healing. Life teaches us unexpected lessons, and I hope my story resonates with you as well. Remember, it's okay to feel, process, and ultimately heal from the experiences that shape us. Until next time.